Clear? What is while loop? What is for loop? Now let me take one more example. Okay, same thing. So what is that I'm doing in this? So what is that I'm doing here? So I'm checking whether a number is even or not. Okay. So now let's try to understand. I've given so many numbers and I just want to print which is even, which is odd out of it. So now for this I'm going with for loop because I have given a value. So here it is going to run everything here. So what will this do? For every value that you have in this array, it's going to run the loop. Now in that, first what we are doing, we are first saying expr $b modular or modulus 2, and the remainder I am storing it as a variable called res. So now if this is equal to 0, then it is a even number. So this is where I am printing it is even. If not, definitely it is going to be a odd number. That is where I am using a else condition. So this way it will take 2 modulus 2 divided by 2. What is the remainder? 0. That means it is going to be a even. If I take 3, then 3 divided by 2, there will be a remainder, point something. So that way it will not be equal to 0. So else it will print it is odd number. For 4, remainder will be 0, right? 4 divided by 2, it is divisible, so remainder will be 2, and because of that this condition will match and it will run even number. Okay, this way I can run which is even and which is odd. So let's try to run this. Here along with this I'll just echo find out even or odd. Okay, so I can add as much as I want, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the same array Okay, you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the same array. Once it has found the average, I'm going through it again and I'm going to print for every value whether it is even or odd. Okay, so now let's see. So now you can see it is going to first do this activity and then come and do this because it is going to execute line by line. So this is doing the average. After that, it is finding out whether it is even or not. So that way, 2 is even, 4 is odd. Sorry, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd, 6 is even, 7 is odd. That way, it's going to work out one by one. That's where, depending on where you keep, it is going to run accordingly. Okay, getting it? Any doubts or questions here? Now, clear on how to use var, and that is while loop and for. Now, there are certain scenarios where you might have to use a loop inside a loop. That will also work because anything if I give inside the do done, what is that? It is just a statement. I can give echo, I can give some conditions like this. Now, what if I give a loop inside the loop? Sometime back we had given a condition, right? Here. So here we had given a condition. So that way, inside a loop, you can give anything because everything is a statement. So that way, there are certain scenarios where if you are going to have a loop inside a loop, okay? So this is here an example. So what is this example? Now let's see what is A, 0. So I'm saying while A is less than 10, condition is to do something. That is what I'm saying. So you can see This while is getting completed here. Okay. So now here I'm going to say echo end of script. So now if you see all these things is part of one parent loop. So this loop. So there is one loop you have entered inside. Okay. Now once you come here, what is that I'm doing? I'm saying b equal to a. Now what will happen here? Anything on the left hand side is variable of the equal and right hand side is the value. So now what will b be? Value of a. So what is b now? 0. Okay. Then once again I'm coming here. So I'm saying if or while b is greater than or equal to 0, do something. So that is my condition here. Okay. So now when it is going to
Why we
run
put
this,
sorry? Why we put the double quotes in the $A?
it's just an indication. There's no need. Even if you want, you can leave. It's just an indication. It doesn't matter. It's just a string. That's what we mean. Okay, you can give it without that also. So here, now, inside the loop, it is going to come to this condition. If the condition is true, it will try to do this. So this way now, what will happen? Try to understand. First, it is coming to this condition. Inside this, there is one more condition. Okay, is 0 greater than or equal to 0? Yes. So it will come inside. So now what is it going to do? Echo $B. $B is 0. Fine. After that, what I'm doing? I'm saying expr b minus 1. So what is b minus 1? 0 minus 1. What will be that? Minus 1. So now here it will not go to done. What will this do now? It will go back to this while loop first, because right now you are in this while. So it will go back here. Now what will happen here? Minus 1, is it greater than or equal to 0? No. So that way condition is false. So that means it will come to done. Then it will come once again here. And here what is it we are doing? I am saying expr $a plus 1. So what is $a? What is a? 0. So 0 plus 1. And now you can see I am saying everything together. So now a will be 1. Okay. This way, now once it is complete, what will this do? This is your first while loop. So it will once again go back to the first. So now what is a? 1. Is 1 less than 10? Yes. So it will once again come here and now it will assign that to b. Okay. So now what is b? 1. Is 1 greater than or equal to 0? Yes. So it will come inside. It will print. Now it will go here. B is b minus 1. What is b? 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, it completed. What will it do next? Again, it will go back here. So is what is now b? 0. 0 greater than or equal to 0? Yes. So it will come inside. It will work. And then now what is b? Minus 1. So it will come back. Condition fails. It will go here. Okay. So this way, if you actually understand, let's try to run this and see. First, it will come here. A equal to 0. Okay. So the condition matches. So first while loop, it will be there. Under the first while loop, now I am making b equal to 0. Okay. And then condition I am saying while. And in this, I'm going to say echo b. So when I say echo b, it is going to say echo 0. Okay. After that, it is going to make b equal to b minus 1. So that is 0 minus 1. That will be minus 1. Now, because of this, when it is go back, condition is not met. So it is going to be done here. And then when it comes here, a. So now this is where it is going to say echo. What is a? A equal to a plus 1. So what is a now? 0. A. What is a so far? Here 0. 0 plus 1, that is 1. Okay. Now it will go back to the condition here, that is this condition. So what is A now? 1. Is 1 less than or not equal to? Less than 10? Yes. So it will once again come here. So this is your first iteration. Okay. So now what is A? 1. It will go to the Y inside this. B equal to 1. And then again it will go to while, and in the while is 1 greater than 0? Yes. So it will come inside, it will print echo B. B is 1, and then now B is equal to B minus 1. So B equal to what is B? 1 minus 1, that is 0. Okay. Now it will again go back to the condition. So is 0 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, the condition matches. So it will now come inside this, and now it will say echo B, that is 0. Now B will become B is 0 minus 1. That will be minus 1. Now the condition will fail. Then what will it do? It will come back and A will get added with A plus 1. So what is A now? 1. So here A equal to 1 plus 1. That will be 2. So it will go back to next iteration. So like this, it will be going on until how? Until A is less than 10. So until 9 happens, it will happen. So reverse internally. Now if you see the output, what will it print? It will be printing first 0 and then 1 0, and after that 2 1 0, and then it will be 3 1 3 2 1 0. So like that until 9 it will be printing everything. Okay, so let's try this. I'm just saying for second for or while, whatever. It's a mistake. Guess what? What is happening? So, what is happening?
Have to
Printing
take
your yes. What's the error?
for initial value of A will be 1 at least,
Why?
because for that second loop have to be B will be greater than 0, right, for at least one time I tried.
Greater than or equal?
Okay.
0. That's why I've given equal. So it will work. But find out where is the error. Let's find
I
out
think
one by one. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the last line echo A equals to the till symbol expr. I think we should remove echo there.
Yeah. Typically, it's not taking it. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Now, see this. First, it is taking value. Now B is 0. Then B minus 1. So it's coming out of the loop. Because of that, it is printing A. A is 1 now. So again, it is coming, assigning the value of B, which is 1. And then it is printing 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, it will come inside. It will print 0. Okay. Once that is done, it will come here. A is 2 now. And then it will come back. B is 2. First, it starts with 2, then 1, 0, and now A becomes 3. So it prints from 3 to 1 0. Then A becomes 4. Going on like this until it becomes 9. So for the last time, it's going from 9 to 0. And now A becomes 10 when it is going. It's 10 less than 10. No, that's the reason condition is going to fail. Okay, got it? This is where there will be certain scenarios where you have to use the loop inside a loop. Again, it's not mandatory that you should use while or until. Just an example on how you. Okay. So now let's take some example. So now, does everyone know what is a palindrome? Palindrome is double like this. So 0, 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13. So it should just print like this. Okay. Sorry. Fibonacci series. Palindrome means this is palindrome.
No, this is a Fibonacci.
Yeah. You said I. This is palindrome. I was thinking suddenly you said this is Fibonacci series. Okay. Now this is palindrome. What is this? Fibonacci series. Okay, let's take Fibonacci series. Anyway, you got this. So what I want is, if I give you some number, okay, I want you to print the Fibonacci series in this order. Okay. Now, for example, totally, like if I say, let's say 6, then it should print from 0 until 6. That means first value, second value, third value, fourth value, fifth value, sixth value. So if I say 7, then it should stop here. Okay. So now to start with, definitely you need 2 values. Without that, it will not happen. But how can you write a script which will, stop exactly if I say 6 or 7? But it should be writing it. So guess how can I do? So now what and all I can use for this? First, now I need to keep doing something again and again. So this is where I have to use a condition and a while loop, right? Or whatever the loop. I have to keep on doing something. Now in that, what is that I have to do? I have to use a condition. What is that condition? If I say 6 or 7 number, until that number is met, I have to keep doing. So how is that I can? So now let's say I will say count equal to 6. So now what I should get the print as 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. It should print and stop exactly. So this way, now whatever I do, can I do something like this? While $count is what? Less than or equal to 6. Okay. So this way now I can give this way, or I can make it as 0 and make this as, or if this is 6, then what I can do? I can simply say is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. And for this, I can say do done. And inside this, if I say, for example, count equal to $count minus 1. So what will it do? It will be keep on running whatever you are giving for how many times? 6 times, right? Will that work first? So at least now I have some condition which will run 6 times. If I make it 7, it will run 7 times. Okay. Now in this, what should I do now? I should be adding 2 numbers, that is previous number and the current number. So this is where I have to say something like, let's say a equal to 1 or sorry 0 and b equal to 1. So what I will do now here is I will say number equal to expr $a plus $b. So now if I say echo number, now what will it print? It will print 1. Okay. Next time it is going to do the same. But now what is that I want? The next iteration I go, I should not be taking 0 and 1. I should be taking 1 plus 1. That way, this one is the previous value. And what is the next one? It is the total of everything. This is where what I have to do is simply here, if I say B, or anyway, if I say B equal to which one? If I say B equal to $num, okay, then once again it will come here. What is A? A is still 1, 0. So what I should do now for this is, now I should say A equal to B. So now what is A? 0 and B is 1. Now when it comes here, what will A be? 1. And now if I say B equal to $num, now what is B? 1. A is 1. So once again it goes inside. What is 1 plus 1? So it is going to print you this. Okay. And after that, now what is A? Value of B, which is, what is the condition? Where you should give. Okay. Then if it comes to A, what will A be? A will be equal to number only, right? So what you're saying is, if I give this way, what will happen? B will be number and $B will be, okay, now tell what is, okay, if I do like this, let's try. What is it going to do? Got it? Anyway, I'm not printing these. So these two I'm not printing. So it is just printing the others. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. So it's starting from here. Got it? So this is how you can do programming. So for particular reason, if you want to do something, you can do. Okay. Now, how about you take a homework? So what if I want to print like this? What if I want to print this way? So now here you can see a clue here is I want to print star. How many times? You can see I have to print 1, 3, 4, 5 lines, and for each line it is increasing again. So this is where you need to have one loop that will count for the total 5 times. So each time one line. Now in that, every time there should be one more loop which is keep on adding. First time it is printing once, second time twice, third time 3, and then 4, then 5. So this is where for this also you have to use 2 times loop. One loop is for how many lines you have, and the other loop is for this way, how we are going to add. Think how you can do it. Take it as homework. Got it? Getting it? How to use loops? So typically you need to use or conditions depending on your need. Okay. Now, same way, how do I find out if a number is prime? Can you find out? Write it tomorrow. What is a prime number? It is divisible by itself, or can you write a script which will do that? All you have to use is two if conditions, right? Any questions? Online, any questions with what is loops, type of loops, how to use it? So typically, if you have a condition, you're going to use while or until. But if you have a series of values or items, then you're going to use for. Okay? Any question?